Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Karen Barney, bringing you another pop-up live. Tonight's deck is Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. And don't get the wrong idea here. Some of them are lovey-dovey, and some of them are more of I think, a spiritual essence. So, Manifest Soulmate Oracles. Let's do a quick read while the room fills up. This is the Wheel of the Year deck. Let's see what's happening. What are the energies? Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. What's everybody's favorite beverage? Tell me. I am having eggnog tonight with a little bit of whiskey. So, should be interesting. Just a little. All right, let's see what's happening here. What are the messages that we need to hear tonight? What is the advice? Let's talk about relationships. How about that? What is the advice for relationships, since we're using the Manifest Soulmate Oracle? There's a little bit of a conflict. There's a tug of war there. It's a question of strength. Whose will is stronger? The Five of Cups. Can it be salvaged? Can it be salvaged? There's quite a bit spilled. Normally, the Five of Cups, you have a couple that have not spilled. And what do we have? The Knight of Cups. So you may be thinking about I think the way something went down, and how are you going to fix it? What's the big picture here? How are you going to move it forward? Let's pull one more card, please. One more card for this. One. Thank you. Just one. One card. All right, and the World. So you're looking on how to bring this to, I think, a successful conclusion, to bring it around and salvage it. But I don't know. Is it possible? Can it be done? We've got the Knight of, excuse me, that's not the Knight. That is the King. The King of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. So there is a final decision, one that definitely concerns you, and one that is going to change the scope of this relationship very quickly. So, there's a lot of emotion here with our King of Cups, but things are going to change fast, and I think they're going to change through this struggle. Can it be salvaged? There may have already been some harsh words. What's the struggle about here, please, in this relationship? It's a Two of Cups relationship, so definitely kindred spirit. Here's our Five of Wands again, and the Queen of Wands. So people are focused on the conflict of it, okay? You're focused on trying to win, okay? It's not all about winning. It's about compromise many times and making peace so that you can move forward if it's truly something you want to do. But it feels like, you are bent and hell-bent is the words they're giving me, hell-bent on being right. And that's not always a good thing, okay? Would you rather be right, or would you rather be with this Two of Cups person? Here's our Knight of Wands. So definitely things are changing. What's changing? I thought I saw it. That's the Knight of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hierophant. So there may have been a commitment. Queen of Cups, King of Cups. So there's a commitment at the heart of this, my friends. Something, a structured situation, something of importance here is between you. One person is detached and reserved, and the other is feeling a little bit vulnerable. So who's going to make the decision? Who's going to make the decision? Who's awake late at night? Is that you? The Two of Cups. Where is our Knight of Cups taking you? Is this a new love offering coming in from your person, from this conflict? Are you going to be able to settle it if you change some things? I think so. Yes, if you right now it feels like you are just dug in your heels. It's got to be my way, or you know what? I don't know that I can continue here. And I think you've got to be confident in what you want, absolutely, and put forth the direction that you want to go. But at the same time, you've got to listen. This is someone that's not. She's got her hands over her ears. She's not listening to the other side. She's not listening to the emotions. Thank you. And the King of Swords again, bottom of the deck. He's there again. So there is a well thought out decision. It's about your future and how to bring this to a successful conclusion. Now you're going to have to interpret successful conclusion for yourself. Are you ending a chapter this disruptive and it feels like combative period in this relationship, this Two of Cups relationship? Are you going to bring that section of it, that portion, that chapter of it to a close, or are you ending the complete relationship? How's the world bringing it full circle? Thank you. The Three of Wands. So you're looking toward the future, but the big picture. Does it include this Two of Cups person? Does it include? Well, there's a commitment at the heart of it. So now what does that mean? Does it mean that, the Nine of Cups too? So I think you will have what you wish for. You doubt that you'll have it, but you will have it. Here's our Ten of Wands. So, it may be that you are perhaps pressuring the situation a little bit. And maybe that's where the rub comes in. Tell me about the world. Nine of Swords. We saw that under the deck as well. So you're concerned with where this is going to go in the future. Is it going to change? Is there something about it that can be salvaged? And how do you decide? How do you decide? Just one. All right. So our Ten of Wands, we saw that under the deck as well. The High Priestess and the Ace of Swords. So you may decide to do your own thing and do it quietly before you cease communication. All right. This can also be a real clarity of vision of where you want to take things. So you do have the big picture here. Are you? I think you're deciding to free yourself, most likely. All right. This has been a burden here. Now free yourself from the anxiety, and I think it's going to change quickly. There's a commitment at the heart of this. So which way are you seeing this commitment? Like something you want to stay in? Remember, my friends, free will is always in play. So this can be clarity and victory for you to have people see exactly what you want to do, but it can also be you severing to give yourself that relief, because this has really been a struggle. All right, let's pull an oracle card and see how this deck reads into this. This is the Manifest Soulmate Oracle cards. Let's see what's going on, and then we'll check the chat. What do we have? Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. So all of this fighting and the need to be right, is it worth it, is the question. All right, and you're the only one that can determine that. And right now you're looking at it matter-of-factly. You're looking at it as it's, the logical thing to do. Your emotions are not necessarily tied up in this, but it is a heartfelt situation here between this couple. There's our Two of Cups too, right? Didn't we see them? I think I went past them. Oh, goodness, where are they? Yeah, they are. That relationship is at stake here, my friends. Try to be a rainbow in someone else's cloud. Relationships are about helping each other through the difficult times and supporting each other as best as we can. And if you need to make a decision because you're not being supported, then have at it. If you are in a situation where your other needs your support, definitely something you need to see clearly and do whatever you can. All right. A little philosophical there, Karen. Let's see who's here. Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. Cindy, I love seeing everybody all the time. Thanks for being here. Lisa, Jennifer, Stephanie, nice to see you. What's everybody's favorite beverage? I asked that question. Let's see. Spice chai tea, steeped tea, wine here in Nova Scotia. I love it. Good for you. Vodka and lemonade, one of my favorites, TMP. I like it. All right, we don't need that deck. All right, so we're going to do this tonight. These are by donation or super chat, so don't, I will happily answer questions, but someone asked how much is a read. So they're by donation or super chat. I am going to be pulling cards until I am, I don't know. We'll see. All right, white wine, I like it. So who's first? Who wants a card? My little place in Port Salerno is galaxy themed. So that's part of the new branding for the channel as well. Who are we talking to? Let's see, Ali Duck, you're the first one, so let's see what this is. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. So, Ali Duck, self-care, it's nurturing, self-nurturing, okay? The holiday time can be a very stressful time, and sometimes we need that extra afternoon. We talked about this the other day in one of the readings, the lives that I did, where, if you need to take that bubble bath or go ground yourself outside in the backyard, that's what you need to do, because these are crazy energies that we're going through. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. Ali Duck, that is your advice here. And the Nine of Cups. And when you do that, you are at that point of fulfillment and satisfaction. And your heart grows 3 times, okay? I was thinking of the Grinch, how his heart just explodes out of its box, okay? That's what this is bringing you. Satisfaction, contentment, joy, wishes. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. And the Hanged Man. Don't wait any longer, okay? This is your time. So if you're going to take time out, then use it to your best advantage, Ali Duck. Do some nice things for yourself. Take a road trip. Do what. Have tea down at the corner coffee shop just because, okay? Enjoy, Ali Duck. I told you these are soulmate cards, but they're not quite what everybody would expect as a soulmate. And I don't even know if these are sold online. Stephanie, thank you so very much. I appreciate that. I don't know if these are sold at all. I did buy this in a kit that had a deck as well as these. So let's see, who's next? Stephanie, thank you very much. Stephanie, this is not really a question. We're going to pull a card so you can definitely have that intention, and we'll see what comes out for you, okay? Stephanie, what does Stephanie need to... Oh, here we go, Stephanie. Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings. So you may be feeling some sort of way about a situation or someone. And, I'd let it sit for a little bit if that's the case before you do anything that is going to disrupt or really leave the situation. Okay, hold on. Eggnog Tide, thank you. And then our Six of Pentacles. There's a real connection there, Stephanie. So I would say if this is something you want to preserve, then bide your time here, okay? Never make permanent decisions on temporary feelings, okay? So let it settle out and then reestablish the connection, because it most definitely is here. I'm not going to lie, it looks like it's in danger. But I think conveying your feelings is going to be a really important piece in keeping it together, if that's what you like, if that's what you want. Okay? All right. Who's next? Who would like a card? Let me see. Hello, Melissa. Hello, Candy. Nice to see you, Dorothy. Let's see. Donna, are you still here? Donna Nelson. Donna, you get 2. Life is a great big canvas. Throw all the paint on it you can. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So soulmate card there for you, Donna. So, you've got to paint the picture of what you want is how I'm reading this. You've got to paint the picture with as much paint as you can muster. Okay. Make it as exciting, as colorful, and as vibrant as you can. And if you are missing a soul, someone, Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. So, you can be distant even though you are still together. But if you make it exciting and make it put as much energy as you can, as much color, as much energy, then you will find it back together. The Strength card, Leo there. But, the Strength card is about having that fierce determination to live life as large as possible and do it with passion, especially in your relationships, okay? Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. One more card here for Donna. The World. So I think you are going to be able to bring it back around if there is a distance, okay? But you've got to paint the picture so it's enticing. You've got to paint the picture so it's exciting and energizing and interesting, okay? Donna, thank you very much. I hope these resonate. Hey, let me know in the comments, guys, if they do resonate. I really do appreciate that. There's a link on the community page. If I've done a reading for you or even in one of these lives, if you could leave me a review there through that link, I'd very much appreciate it. And that is rewarded by a free one question reading. And you can email me directly at clearconnectiontarot@gmail.com. Okay. Who's coming up next? Who are we shuffling for next? Like, share, and subscribe, my friends. You're welcome from Florida. I love it. Montana. It's snowing in Montana. All right, let me see. Who's next? Oh, Montana's meant to be mentioned tonight, isn't it, Donna? Oh, cool. I love it with synchronicities. All right, Candy. Did we do you? Candy. What's happening for Candy? Take a leap of faith into the unknown. I liken this to the Fool card, Candy. So there is a big step that you are taking. You may not know what's going to happen with it. You may not know where you're going to land, but it feels like it's something you're passionate about. She's really jumping in. The Fool in many times in the depiction of the Fool, it's a little bit tentative. This woman's jumping in. Whoa, and what do we have here? The 10 of Cups snapped right out. The 10 of Cups, happiness, joy. So if you've got joy on your radar, if you can see it coming, and you're even the slightest bit hesitant about it, Candy, jump in, both feet. Okay, jump into the deep end. It's coming for you. Happiness, joy, contentment. Look at this, the Judgment and the 9 of Pentacles. So not only are you going to be secure and have a very good life, the 9 of Pentacles, comfort and independence and self-satisfaction. This new beginning is exactly what you need. This is a calling for you too, something you're doing with great passion, Candy. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. What a wonderful reading, Candy. All right, who's next? Who are we going to do next? Let's see. All right, cheers. You're welcome, Candy. You're welcome. Let's see. Anybody local in Florida? I'm about an hour north of West Palm Beach in Stewart. You sent a PayPal. Let me look. Sorry. Actually, Cindy, that's a donation. Thank you so much. I'm sorry. No need to look. I thought forgot what I was doing. Thank you very much. We'll do Cindy. Well, that's out for you too, Cindy, okay? I shuffled quite a bit. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. I'm going to put it back, but just know that this is out for you too. That's the Fool, right? So you might be taking a big step. You might have something in the offing. That's a big leap of faith into the unknown. Not sure where you're going to land. Never give up on something you really want. Cindy, Cindy, Cindy. Never give up on something you really want. I love it for you. The 10 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. So Cindy, what a beautiful, beautiful reading for you. Never give up on something you really want. Take that leap of faith as we saw. Take that jump into the unknown. You know what? You're going to be happy. You're going to have the contentment, joy, and companionship that comes from a loving energy. And I'd say this is a relationship. There is a recognition and success. I think it's going to be publicly announced. All right. And there is maybe a directional shift in where it's headed. Okay. It's full of passion and excitement and a new growth. And the growth is, I think, intertwined. It's connected. It's together. Okay. Cindy, wonderful. Love seeing that for you. All right, let's see. These cards are different, aren't they, Donna? They're, honestly, I've had these cards for about a year, and I only opened the box. I think I opened the box when I got it and then put it away because I didn't really see the theme in it. But here it is today. It's been out on my table now for a couple of days, calling to me. So who's next? Let's see. Pompano Beach. I love it. Perfect. Let's see. All right, Dorothy. What's Dorothy got in store, please? Dorothy. Oh, wow. Dorothy, you saw how much I shuffled. Never give up on something you really want. Okay, I'm going to pull one more for you, though, just because that was the one that was just out. Now, again, you saw shuffling. That always amazes me because it most definitely will be meant for you. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. So if you are going after something here, Dorothy, if there is something that you really want, and you're kind of at the point where, you know what, should I even continue this? Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. What a beautiful card. I love that person, that floral person. Let's see, Dorothy, what's happening for Dorothy? What does Dorothy need to see? Likes, my friends, likes. I would love to have a thumbs up from everybody that's here, especially if you've had a reading. That would be really a beautiful sentiment. Dorothy. The 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Pentacles. Dorothy, I think that you've faced quite a few challenges recently, but you're not ready to give up on it. And you are now just at the point where you are going to be able to take the upper hand. These energies that are in play in the next 2 weeks, they're not namby-pamby. These are pretty strong and impactful energies that are going to affect us for the next 6 months, never mind years. Okay, some of these transits are 20 years in the making. So this is where you set your next path, and I think it's a path of your heart's desire, okay, and a desire for independence. I do believe you're going to have exactly what you want. Everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love, everything you need is already within you. You've got the drive to be as independent as you desire to be, okay? We all like our nice things, and there may have been some challenges to that, but I think you're going to be living a very contented and comfortable life in not so far off future, okay? Dorothy. All right. Is that the Cherry Girl I see? Nice to have you back with us, Cherry Girl. I missed you. All right. Let's see. You're very welcome, Dorothy. All right. Everybody here, did y'all hit the like button? I really would appreciate that. Angela. Angela, what is the message for Angela, please? When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. You know, right? Angela, I don't know if you're partnered or not, but there is someone there for you. What happened here? There is someone either on your path or in your life. When you meet your soulmate, you'll feel calm, no anxiety, no agitation. Look what jumps out. Our Ace of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. I would say to you, they're already involved in your life. They may be part of your close social circle. They may be people that you are, if you are already involved, then you really are enjoying the group, okay? And I say group because there is one true love, and then there is the surrounding, so the perimeter, perhaps peripheral family, but you're in a very abundant and stable lifestyle. So what a wonderful message there, Angela. If this is not now, it is most definitely coming in. The Nine of Pentacles, and you're the one that's going to make it happen here. This independence is yours. Self-sufficient, independent, self-satisfied, but still open to love. And if it's not in your life, it's coming through your social circle while you live your life. I hope that made sense. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate the like. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Cindy, I love hearing that stuff. Good for you. All right. Let's see. We're going to do one more. Who's next? Who's our last today? Cherry Girl. Cherry Girl. What are the messages for Cherry Girl? Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. So, another motivational card, and that's exactly where we are too. Not just for you, Cherry Girl, but the world. This is where dreams start. This is where we get started on those changes. As I said, some 20 or more years in the making. Here's our Two of Pentacles. So you may be trying to decide which direction you're headed in, trying to perhaps juggle a little bit of finance to get where you want to go. I guess I turned those the wrong way. And, it may be a situation where you need to take control of the direction, take control of the finances of it, Cherry Girl. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Now look at this. We have the Emperor here. So this is Aries energy. That's a get-her-done energy there, Cherry Girl. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Now the Emperor is not necessarily a hands-on person. He's a delegator. He's the one that says, hey, you do that, and then I want to see results by Friday at 5, okay? That's the Emperor. High standards. So, sometimes we get to our dreams in smaller increments than this guy might like, okay? So you're going to have to watch for the signs of success and use them to buck up your courage and pursue them further. Because I do think, you might even be micromanaging the situation And that is not necessarily going to be beneficial. It's going to put more pressure on you. It's going to put more pressure on those around you and create a few more challenges. So I would say that a soft control is probably the best bet here for you, Cherry Girl, depending on what is going on. Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. All right, my friends, thank you so very much. I truly appreciate you tuning in. And let's see, what's today? Today is Sunday. Tomorrow is that new moon in Sagittarius, total solar eclipse. I'm thinking 7:30 again tomorrow night. We'll use the moon deck, okay? So I'll put out a live on that, and we'll see you again here tomorrow, let's say 7:30 p.m. I call an elder at 7 every night. So 7:30 tomorrow night. We'll see you back again. Thanks so much.